of them just let everybody protested and peacefully there were no issues, right? But from today, when Tinubu said they should maintain peace, they are not going after the violent thugs they paid and hired. They are coming after you. The only weapon you have is going to be your number. So listen to this police officer speaking on behalf of the IG. This is their police PRO. They are preparing for war, and they are not even regretting what they have done so far. They did it in 2020, remember? They got away with it. They did it in Abia State when they tried to kill Nnamdi Kanu. They killed 28 youth. They got away with it. They did it in Obigbo, where they killed over 200 people. They got away with that too. They've been doing it in Imo. They've been doing it all over the place. I'm talking about the authority killing. Now they've set the stage. Tinubu has set the stage. The dog whistle. Listen to this police officer and tell me that this is still going to be peaceful with these criminals.
The Nigeria Police Force finds it necessary to refute a recent report publicized by Amnesty International, which claims that 13 individuals have lost their lives due to the protests in Nigeria that began on 1st August 2024. Amnesty International further alleges that security personnel deliberately employed tactics designed to kill while managing gatherings and use firearms as a tactical tool for protest management. The Nigeria Police Force wishes to provide an accurate account of incidents from the first 2 days of the nationwide protest. In Borno State, 4 individuals lost their lives and 34 were severely injured in a terrorist attack by suspected Boko Haram and ISWAP elements who infiltrated the crowd of protesters and detonated an improvised explosive device IED. Additionally, an incident occurred involving an unregistered Honda Prelude car that ran into the protesters, resulting in the death of 2 civilians in Nasarawa State. The driver abandoned the vehicle and fled the scene. Although the vehicle was vandalized after the incident, it has been recovered and is currently in police custody. Efforts are ongoing to trace the driver and bring him to justice. There was another incident reported in Yauri local government area of Kebbi State, where a group of individuals mobilized to loot a shop. In the process, a local vigilante man shot and killed one of the looters. The Commissioner of Police in charge of Kebbi State is currently investigating the incident. This brings the total number of deaths recorded during the protest to 7. It is important to state that there were no other recorded fatalities during the protest apart from those mentioned above. However, incidences of armed robbery, arson, mischief, looting of public institutions and private businesses, destructions of both public and private property were recorded during the protest. Arrests were made with respect to these criminal incidences, and a number of recoveries made from the suspects while the protest was going on. The Nigeria police personnel deployed to manage the protests have acted professionally, refraining from using lethal weapons. In instances where protesters became riotous, the police employed tear gas to disperse them. Even when our officers on lawful duty were attacked and injured, the police effected arrests using only tear gas, demonstrating utmost restraint. In an effort to combat the trend of crimes and criminality, the police have arrested a total of 681 individuals who committed various criminal offenses such as armed robbery, arson, mischief, and destructions of both public and private property. Dangerous weapons, including 2 AK-47 rifles, and assorted live ammunition were recovered from the so-called protesters. Additionally, stolen items such as furniture, electronics, phones, other various shop items, and vital infrastructures worth billions of naira were recovered from the arrested persons. Contrary to the circulating news, organizers of the protest or protesters were not arrested. Those in police custody are under investigation for clear connections to criminal activities. Furthermore, 9 police officers sustained various degrees of injuries during attacks by protesters. One of them, who initially was reported dead, miraculously survived but remains in critical condition. The ongoing protest has obviously turned violent. We therefore advise law-abiding citizens taking part in the protests across the country to immediately withdraw from it. This advice becomes necessary in view of the violence that has characterized the protest in the last 2 days. It is reasonably expected that peaceful protesters will have withdrawn from the protest that has turned violent. The Nigeria Police Force is committed to providing accurate information and ensuring the safety and security of all citizens during these challenging times. Here we have the figures of those arrested state by state. We have FCT, the 138 suspects arrested. The Nigeria Police Force finds it
nuisance lele.
Is one of those that will be arrested, okay, and he will be prosecuted by the time Tinubu is in handcuffs. All right, yeah. Abobaku that is watching me, you are asking me to come back and lead it. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, have you not noticed that they don't need me to lead anything anymore? Nobody needs anybody to lead anything anymore. Have you not noticed? It's okay. When this dust will settle, I like the way Tinubu is going. I do. I love it. It's unfortunate. Yes, this is going to happen. That person that said Nigeria will become a sand in their hands also said they will never want to let go. And in the process, there's going to be a massive protest that's going to hit Nigeria. A lot of people are going to die. However, all your murderers, all your killers, Tinubu and the rest of them you see with authorities today, you are going to see them in chains. Abobaku, Umidada, you see those people they are shooting and killing, right? They are going, when they catch these guys, eventually, including that police officer, they will tie them in chains and they will then face the people's judgment for real. I like it when you probably feel like you are laughing, Abi. I'm going to ask you in a few days' time, who is laughing? Who is laughing now? You can laugh or you can right now. You won't laugh for long. Here, from Omoyele Show, speaking on this underwhelming, ridiculous, threatening speech of Tinubu. And right now, it is like a gong call.
Sure, please, what's your take on what we just saw on television right now?
We have nothing to do with the police telling us how to conduct ourselves. This is not the police strike. It's not policemen that are protesting. It's Nigerians who are tired and sick of the system of oppression, corruption, the poverty in the land, hunger, starvation, and insecurity. Those are the people protesting, not the police. The police have no right, and they know that, to tell people when to come to protest and when to leave. Their job is to stand by and protect the protesters and society. That's all their job. So they are, and you can hear him speaking arrogantly that they have been lawful so far, as if to tell us that they will start acting unlawfully. So that we take as a threat. But having said that, this is not a protest that concerns Lagos alone. It's happening nationwide. And as I've told you, today there's going to be some lull in activities because we're preparing for tomorrow, and a lot of meetings are holding, mobilizations are holding across the country regarding how this will fully resume tomorrow, Monday, August 5. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't know. The people who claim that you saw, especially the guy in glasses, like I said, these are guys who infiltrate protests, try to present themselves as representatives of the protest, but they don't have anything to do with it. It is just like those people who they put together and were claiming on TV. You know, I was here last Sunday when we brought a university student who said they pulled out of the protest. These guys were never part of the planning and implementation of the ongoing uprising. I don't want to call it a protest anymore. So there's nothing to address. We're planning for how to deal with the current social-political situation in Nigeria that is stifling and crippling people. It's existential in nature. People are dying, and the government, in responding to this peaceful challenge, have come out and killed more people. And we want to make it very clear, because they were saying that the police said the president has addressed Nigerians. Nobody planned a protest for a whole month or beyond, only to come and be addressed. We didn't plan this protest to listen to a boring presidential address. We planned it to address fundamental issues that we have submitted to the public, and none of those issues have been addressed, not a single one of them. And now we've added one more demand to it, which is that he must release all the persons detained across the country. Arrest all those policemen who were involved in killing DSS policemen in Kano, in Gombe, and wherever they kill people, and compensate everybody who had been killed, and investigate the reason why the police had to act this way. And most importantly, Monday in Abuja, people are going to go to the Eagle Square and call for the removal of the Minister of FCT, the Commissioner of Police there, and that's by Bennett Igwe and Nyesom Wike. And we ask that the current IG of police be put on retirement. He should go on early retirement. He's supposed to retire on September 4. 2024, but I think it's time for him to retire one month early, because these guys are clueless about security, and also for them to finally also retire the DG of DSS. Let me say this, just like in Kenya, this might change tone very quickly now that we understand that they have no intention or interest to address the issues that have been presented for the Nigerian public.
Sure, please, what's your take on what we just saw on television right now?
I hope you get that. So I told you that I would love to see them mismanage this, because Bokwari did it. And according to them, it got away. So why is everybody screaming now? Why is everybody angry with me? Am I the first person that will deal with them this way? Currently, we have been told that Tinubu may not even be in Nigeria right now. That recording was believed not to have been recorded in Abuja. So Tinubu has already been smuggled out of Nigeria. Just same way Bokwari has been smuggled out of Daura. We don't know who they've taken Bokwari now. The protest got to his village. And with what Tinubu just did, okay, a lot of you have no idea what tomorrow is going to be. And I think I do. You see all the people harmed by Tinubu used during the elections, right? They are going to come out with the same determination of saying, we'll chase them. The police are going to be more loaded with with their little weapons and all that, right? And all these actions, the escalation of it, including the possibility of killings of the police and the rest of them, burning of police stations and burning of police vehicles, with what Tinubu just did now, that is now inevitable tomorrow. To you, Diabo Bakus, you know something? Nigeria didn't start and stop in Lagos. And right now, there is another fire under so many of you right now. We are burning you from bottom with your bigotry, with your tribal divisive politics. So all of you who have been offended by the bigotry of Tinubu and his foot soldiers, you are all going to have a reprieve soon. They will be dealt with. And some of them are beginning right now to even distance themselves from Ronukus. No, I am a Ronuku, but I don't want to be that Ronuku. Everybody's now reading the terms and discovering that the bigotry they are sponsoring is so foolish and stupid enough that only stupid people actually promote such. It's all happening. Guys, it's happening. So Tinubu is not in Nigeria, we have been told. Okay? And if he's in Nigeria, he is not in Abuja. So which means somehow, these guys are playing with fire and they are pointing the fingers at a different, to a different direction. They are. I have something I want to share with you just before we go back to Nigeria and get to see what, in fact, let's go to Nigeria. We'll start from last night. You remember that video where they attacked the protesters in Kano? You have also heard about the protesters going about with their Russian flag, right? Now, a lot of stuff's in the mix as we speak. So what I'm going to do is that I have these clips, this collection of videos. I have them in two parts. So I picked the full clip. What really led, the movement that led to that short one you saw, them beating up, attacking the protesters yesterday. Now you see the type of them that will come out tomorrow. They won't be the ones that can be attacked the way you see in this video. So now let's go see the first part of what happened in Nigeria yesterday, the ones we missed, and what happened today as we speak. Tinubu's policemen have already started harassing protesters, threatening them. It's thugs, they beat up protesters in Lagos. They slapped a journalist, Kebu News, the Kebu News also. They slap, I'll show you. So that will be the first part. But before we go to the second part, I'll key in that message I want you to listen to. This is coming from the Gen Z Nigeria. And I want to share that with all of you parents on this platform to let you know that if you still think there is a generation of those who are scared as you when you are them, and therefore they will listen to this, your scary, fearful advices. All of you should shout. Don't listen to me. Nigeria has spoiled for so long. No be you go can't fix them. Don't let them kill you. They will just kill you. Nothing will happen. Protests will not. You are dealing with a generation that is coming out of their shell, fully educated. And it's no education of your four wall of your classrooms. I'm talking about re-educated themselves to understand what is actually going on. So let's go to Nigeria, starting from Kano. Here. And then you see others.
message.
La ilaha illallah ka ganin yan yaro kana kenan da batitin bakin goyon da matasa suka fito zanga-zanga da tutocin rasha suna daga jagoransu suna daga cikin wanda suke ba su kuma mun koma farashin nan za mu jirgin mu ya dana samu da farasha Allah ya kyauta
Please, I beg your pardon, but we want to go live to the live feed there at Ojota to hear what is being said there. Just give us a second and we'll be back to you, please.
Are they telling us to go out of
Wait, do you know what do you know what, wait, do you know what I want to do? I want to bring the area commander now.